story picks up 2 years after Naru's granddaughter, Dek, proved herself as the most dangerous human hunter the Yautja had ever faced. The Great Plains are quiet, but not for long. Deep in the mountains, an elder Yautja warlord known as Achtir has declared a grand hunt, a systematic purge of every human settlement that has ever killed a predator. His fleet of 3 biomechanical warships descends through the atmosphere at night, cloaked in absolute darkness, their hull lights pulsing like distant dying stars. Achtir carries a singular obsession. He wants Dek's skull mounted on his trophy wall. She is the last lineage of Naru, the woman who killed a predator elder. That bloodline must end. Dek is now in her early 20s, lithe and scarred, moving through forest terrain with animals. She is respected but restless. Her mother, Sawa, has spent years studying the remains of crashed Yautja technology recovered from Naru's time. Working in secret with bone tools and salvaged alien metallurgy, Sawa has done the impossible. She has reverse-engineered a fragment of Yautja alloy and forged it into a full-body suit of armor. The armor is extraordinary. Woven from ultra-lightweight alloy threads and reinforced with organic composite layers, harvested from Yautja biomaterial, it is virtually weightless but structurally impenetrable. Plasma bolts scatter across its surface and dissipate. Bladed weapons skid off its lattice structure. Sawa presents it to Dek in a private ceremony before dawn, pressing it against her daughter's chest. "Your grandmother killed one. You will end them all," she says. When Achtir's hunting party lands and begins burning villages at the forest perimeter, Dek enters the hunt alone. She moves through ash and smoke, testing the armor in real combat for the first time as Yautja scouts attempt to ambush her. Plasma bolts detonate across her back. She stumbles but stands. The scouts hesitate. In Yautja culture, hesitation is death. Dek closes the gap with terrifying speed and dismantles them one by one, using traditional weapons. A refashioned tomahawk with a Yautja blade edge, a longbow with arrows tipped in alien metal she harvested herself. Word spreads through the Yautja fleet like wildfire. The ghost human, unblooded and unkillable. Achtir responds by deploying his 3 elite hunters simultaneously, a terrifying tactical move never recorded in human history. A desert ambush follows in a canyon environment. 3 predators using active cloaking, shoulder cannons, and wrist blades converging on Dek from different vectors. The sequence is visceral and relentless. Dek uses the canyon acoustics to locate them by sound, disables the first with a shockwave trap triggered by a modified Yautja plasma salvage. The second she fights hand-to-hand in brutal close quarters, the armor absorbing repeated plasma strikes while she drives the Yautja blade through the creature's neck. The third breaks protocol and flees. A fleeing predator, unprecedented. Achtir himself descends from the ship, his armor ancient and ceremonial, covered in trophies from 4 centuries of hunting. He is massive, standing nearly 3 meters, carrying a modified combo stick that generates a plasma field the entire length of its staff. The final confrontation takes place on a volcanic ridge at night, lit by lava flows and the distant glow of burning forest below. Their battle is the most intense in the franchise. Dek cannot match his raw strength, but the armor keeps her in the fight. She fights smarter, using terrain, using silence, using every psychological warfare technique Naru's knowledge passed down through generations. The turning point, Dek removes the armor deliberately, using it as a decoy. She props it upright against a rock formation, luring Achtir into emptying his shoulder cannon at it. While he fires, she climbs above him silently, drops from a 12-meter rock face, and drives her tomahawk into the base of his skull with both hands. He falls. The warships retreat. Dek stands alone on the ridge, bleeding from a dozen wounds, holding the mask of Achtir in her hand. She does not celebrate. She turns and walks back toward the burning forest, back toward her people. The final frame holds on her back as she disappears into smoke. Behind her in the distance, a single Yautja ship remains stationary in the upper atmosphere, watching, not retreating. The hunt is not over.